every Sunday. To my little one choir, abi tibusola wole, tibugo ni ma lo ma ba won distraction o shi. Gbogbo àwọn church members náà máa wò wọ́n á fẹ́ snap wọ́n á máa ṣe kí nìyẹn ṣé bó ṣe ń run church nìyẹn. Is that how you're doing your Lekki church there? Creating chaos, creating attention, unnecessary stuff. This is a church versus church thing. This is not Fatoyibo versus Dakolos stuff. You know, you don't need this. It's dirty. You go abroad. Okay, when I ask some of my friends out there, what Nigerian church, Coza and Daruko, Coza at the Salvation Ministry, Tiwa. I'm not in Port Harcourt right now. Whenever I'm not in Port Harcourt, I'm watching Ibiomi on the 6 a.m. service. That's my service every Sunday. Okay, I will turn in my 4G modem, Airtel. Larry and Paul, what you Airtel, Lori show me, so can send credit to me. I want that 20 gigs you send me every month free. I mean, really, it's good. And the iPhone and Airtel, yeah, boom. You see Ibiomi preaching. You put it on Bluetooth speaker, 6 to 7:30. You know what I'm saying? You as human beings have to remember that the Lord does not like hate. The Lord likes love. In a church where a couple is attacking a pastor and say that the wife was raped, should have been intervened by the pastor of the couple. So Pastor Adefarasin did not do well here. Pastor Paul, Shida Darara, Ekbe Dakolos Segbe, a council. Pastor Larry, enough of the shading. Pastor Larry actually said this. I took this off one of his preaching. I don't understand why pastors who sleep with their flock, something about bestiality. Pastor Larry, bestiality is when you have sex with an animal, actually. I mean, abroad, Oyinbos are having sex with horses and all kinds of stuff. Goats gone. Kenyans are having sex with goats. I've seen it a lot. It's called bestiality. But you said pastors sleeping with their flock is bestiality. And this message was a text message that leaked to me. This is very bad. This is hatred and envy. There was a young man called Spesh. He's one of the director of sponsorship for Davido's DMW. There was a conversation on Instagram between Spesh and somebody about how Davido's girlfriend Chioma sleeps around when they get to London. And that text came to me. Spesh started threatening me. Can you watch back me because of what? I mean, because of what? Emi engage. I said, Spesh, I didn't engage you. You should be more worried about this conversation and how we got to the journalist. I know everybody's everything. The Dakolos said I released their address. Really? I came to your house and I knocked the door and I had my microphone. I'm right here at number 8 Colo Street. Abi, number 8 Colo Street in your estate. Don't you know in America that's how we do it? We'll come to your door and knock. Your address is not private. Timmy, your address is not private. It's on your driver's license. It's on your FRC license. It's on your passport. It's on everywhere. It is not private. Okay? The police knows your house. It's not community law. You posted your house online. Ori ekpe, shori ekpe. Timmy, shori ekpe, shori edaru, abokpe. Emi send message check why interview pele mi ati yawe. You want ODM screenshot message ogbe fun blogger with my number. What did that achieve you? You made my phone ring 500 times a day for 3 days straight. And you're wondering why I posted your address online? You want your privacy? You're a stupid fool. Let me teach you something, Timmy Dakolo. Keep quiet and shut up in this case and let your wife talk. She's the alleged victim. I don't work for Coza. I'm just telling you what I'm going to say as an opinion journalist and an investigative one. You went and sat down in a press conference with the wrong people around you. Adamolekun was your what? Your spokesperson? This non-entity of a woman who came on TVC and lied that Kemi released her own DM, Emi released DM, Ifunkini, to prove that she had reached Timmy. She Timmy dead down. And why Joko she? And so Femi Pemo she one-sided story. Give me the other side. Eh? Emi she one-sided story. Mo fe interview Fatoyinbo. E koranu ijade nu leyin. Egbe placards o she. Saying law print way ahead of time. You said you're going to have a protest on Friday. There was no way you guys could have printed all those banners between Friday and Sunday. Which kind of printer is that? You planned this in ahead of time. You called the media. You paid all of them to 2 million to come and cover it. A white big sign. Not in my church. Pastor step down. House on the Rock members. You gathered yourself together. You went to Coza in Lagos and Coza in Abuja to hijack somebody else's church. A church is a worship alone. A lo pull pastor me down. Pastor step down. Your hashtag was trending on Twitter. It wants to feel me people who are one-sided. I'm one-sided in my interviews. When I couldn't interview the person I wanted to interview, I went around him. Coza congregation members, Coza lawyers, Coza everything. House on the Rock congregation, everybody. That's how you do an investigation as an investigative journalist. You don't do it based on the person that doesn't want to speak to you. And don't even tell me that again. Some of you saying it, stop it. Okay? Stop it. I've met a lot of people in Lagos last week, this week, when I went to Port Harcourt and coming back today. And they say, oh, Auntie Kemi is very nice. But I was in a tricycle today. I take public transportation. I may have money, but I'm not taking a cab. In Ibadan, I don't take cabs. I take bikes. Because bike can go through cars and get me to where I'm going. This Lagos is uncontrollable. Traffic everywhere. So I take those little tricycles. They can still weave around cars. One girl was in tricycle with me. She wanted to do a video. I said, go ahead, let's do it. We had a fun video. Gloria, shout out. She's going to post it. I'm a real person. I'm not nasty. I'm full of love. I'm not what you think I am. I'm not insane. I'm not crazy. But I'm suffering from PTSD and I'm in recovery. And if you have PTSD one day, you understand where I'm coming from. Trauma. PTSD is not a mental illness. It's a mental disorder. A mental disorder because trauma itself is a human experience. Okay, get hit by a car. We'll see whether you enter a car again. You don't know what trauma is. After all that, I'm about to wally. Stop it, guys. Don't use my PTSD against me. It's very, very stupid. Going back to you, Timmy, you sat at a press conference next to Adamolekun. Yemi Adamolekun, everybody, if you don't know how, she works for EIE Nigeria. Enough is enough Nigeria. Chude owns that one. Chude couldn't face me at TVC. They pronounced it, they advertised it as a face-off. We're going to meet face-to-face. Mariah told me face-to-face. But Olo won't like the word face. Who I cancel. One beko pada. O the end of the show. Want to some time to my defu. A total fraud. Chude, you said you have 5 interviews of people that were raped by Biodu Fatoyinbo. Really? When I called you out, you stopped releasing the interviews. Your second interview, I called the girl out. You covered her up, and you could not cover her voice. You are a journalist and a lawyer. Chude, did you set that girl up? Or it was just a mistake? You're supposed to kill her voice. I heard her voice. I said, that's Tumishe, the filmmaker, the book writer. And the pastor touched me. He fondled me. He pressed my breast. And then he took his pants off and did what he had to do. Is that rape? The girl said clearly on the interview, he took his pants off and did what he had to do. What did he do? Tumishe, have you gone to the police to report that rape? No, you're right to the media. Chude, who are the 3 others? I called you out and said, I know a minor. One underage girl is coming out, right? With her mother on the show, and one pregnant woman. Pregnant woman. What boy you see no? Interview. Rape in the past. What nonsense. Stop it. Stop all this organized crime. That's what I call it. Organized crime. The police must invite you today. And I'm telling MPF now, if they want to invite me, invite me. Any of the parties, invite me. Or even the court. I'm the only journalist that took it upon myself to investigate this case. And I may have to be subpoenaed by any of the sides. I'm ready to. How do you settle these things out of court? Money, right? There's not going to be any money given to Busola. Because Fatoyinbo is saying it's extortion, an attempt to do that. I've been shaded and shaded and shaded. Innuendos not paying. Timmy, you used innuendos for a long time on the past. Oh, plan kini dada. Talo do ya way. Any koko do ya way. Oh, plan it carefully. You know, beaming by him. My dear, my team Dakolos, so a pastor in Abuja is raping his church member. Oh, Ambe. Raping his church members. Oh, Ambe. Busola Dakolos' 5 sisters. None of them have posted about this rape. They have never. Modasi. You can't say she lost Coza. Totun Daroko Pastor Biodu. What else? So now the IGP brought a note to your house. Okay, they come in, men with guns in front of my house. You are posting it on Instagram instead of you to try and get help. Phone somebody for help. Busola was not home. She came in the car. Her mobile police fled because any license or whatnot. She locked herself in the car. I will do the same too. If men with guns are circling my house and staying there, assassin kunaida. We've seen people get killed. Front trailing. Now the police should have identified themselves straight up. That was wrong of the police. IGP there, Solini. Okay? Adamu said today that the police must be investigated for their integrity on that day. Because this is Nigeria where they'll kill you. That's why the wife hid in the car. Alright, so they bought the document out. They gave it to the houseboy. Once in bar houseboy, sorry, for 5 hours. That one has to be fired. Theoli was a full guy. I'm thirsty. KJ, can I have my cup of coffee, please? Can you just bring my coffee over here? Thank you. So, speaking about that, okay, hello? KJ? Sorry, I need to get my stuff. KJ, can I have my cup of coffee? My coffee. Can you bring my coffee? My coffee. Can you bring my coffee? Please, put it here. Thank you. So, Busala hid in the car, and then everybody came out and identified themselves as police. So, paranoia, no? Timmy was paranoid. Oh, no, put the hot water inside. I didn't even know. Timmy was paranoid. Paranoid in the sense that, somebody's outside. He didn't come out. Okay, there was not one time. Put hot water in there. Hot water inside there, please. There was not one officer that entered their house. Police did not enter their house. I know that for a fact. Okay? To me, I know like 3 people that live on your street that give me information. They feed it to me literally. So this is what an investigative journalist must know. I know your neighbors, and they give me a lot of information. Now, the side shows, the media people. Okolawa got fired in Punch. 1 or 2 others got fired in The Cartoonist. The cartoon had Biodu Fatoyinbo. It's very offensive. I can't even post it online anymore. It's just like very disgraceful. Kile Jeyo BC. Okolawa, Kile Jeyo. They've lost their jobs. The Saturday editor is gone. And it showed Fatoyinbo urinating on a Bible. Peeing on the Bible. Does Fatoyinbo's wife know? That's what the caption was. Very offensive. Very demeaning. Look, if I'm the pastor, I'm going after Punch. I don't know whether he's going to sue. I will go after Punch. Regardless of who you fired. Those things have happened at the Washington Times. Kilo Sheleni Charlie Hebdo. Cartoon or draw ni Charlie Hebdo. Town when you work by journalist. 11 journalists or something like that. A huge amount because of cartoon. Charlie Hebdo has a history of, drawing some stupid cartoons. You know what I'm saying? Okay, some of you are distracting my attention here and I don't like it. I'm Kemi, your lawyer. Stop distracting my page. I'll block you. All right? Auntie Kemi is drinking coffee at night. And so what? Do you know what coffee does? I have asthma. I can't breathe. Can you not tell from my voice? Coffee has caffeine. And caffeine is the end product of theophylline, the asthma drug. So by drinking coffee at night, all right, it helps my breathing. Learn something. Okay, if you have Instagram, go to Wellness Africa. I'm launching my brand on my birthday. Don't annoy me. I'm laughing. Oh yeah, everybody, press the love button because this stuff just got juicy. I want my own talk show. I'll decide whether I want to go on a TV station because all these TV stations annoy me right now. My TV station on YouTube is good enough. Should we start a talk show? We've started now. TikTok is a regular. Because she regularly morning. Yeah. Coffee is coffee. I beg, go and sit down. Oh yeah, for me love. Don't mind the auntie came. They're hungry people. Shawarma. Roll of something, Greek something, and then inside a lot of stuff. Sausage, suya, everything. And you Malians share one in the show. Malians. Chef Ebony Malians. Muti fair play. Eje ka share dear. Checking be iPhone. Since the book up pay. Mungbado aye me say. Mungbe no hotel for the last 60 days. Mbato late le mi mbado. 30 days in the hotel in Bado. I'm working between Tanzania. I'm going to be going to Dar es Salaam, Port Harcourt, Lagos, everything. Where's that song self? Yauni Babalao. Can you hear it? We'll be back after this break. Let's dance. So, around fake people, I love music. That's a level. Yahoo Babalao. That's my boy, Naira Marley. Can you hear that music? Atilo, Atide. And so I wish me in prison, my lord, any day. Keep us up, let's say. Inside life, I want to be inside life. I didn't see move 5 alive. Inside life. When Naira does that video, I'm going to be in that music video. Say you know that. I want Konjewa. Just Soapy. Anyone that yaps Soapy is out of this page. Banned. Kiri, just Soapy. Port Harcourt prison, just Soapy. You don't want to go to prison. Soapy. Soapy. Okay, continuing the show. So, I've called out quite a few people. I've called out Pastor Adifarasi and Pastor Larry Olusheye of House on the Rock in Port Harcourt. You need to get together and have a mediation session with Timi and Busola Dakolo instead of this legal mess. Now, Femi Falana is saying, the human rights lawyer is saying that he's not representing them. They say, oh, he's our lawyer. We're all assuming that he's going to be their lawyer throughout the whole case. The invitation is very, very, very disturbing. The police said, we're inviting you to come and answer questions on something where your names were mentioned. You know what? It could be an arrest warrant. So that's a lawful invitation. Invitation, Nigerian police. My own invitation. We just want to invite you to Kiniko. It's a non-criminal matter. Before I turned around, it took me to Port Harcourt 12 hours. I was in my nightgown and shoes and a bottle of Zobo. The police is not forthcoming when it comes to invitations. Half of the invitations I've seen from Nigerian security agencies, EFCC, all of them, they'll invite you and they'll detain you overnight or 2 days or 30 days or whatever they can do. Even Alicia Abel, okay, Senator slapped me in the sex toy shop. Alicia was detained overnight. I don't know if you can invite Busola and Timi Dakolo and let them go home. Kids or no kids. That invitation is dangerous. Look at what they were, I don't want to say charged with. Look at what they're going to answer. Threat to life. Do you know where the threat to life came? Busola, listen very carefully because I know you're watching. In your interview with Chude, you sat down there telling Chude that when you were raped, your brother was very upset and wanted to stab the pastor. See, you went and told that one to a journalist. So that pastor is going to sit down, Abby. Fatou Yibo will just sit down and be watching you. Doesn't that mean that your brother can still come and stab the pastor? Then you got your threat to life there. Mischief. You're up to no good. That one was on there. Falsehood, lying, falsehood, everything. Okay, maybe that one came from Fatou Yibo's side. It looks like it did. So now they want to interrogate you on that because Fatou Yibo has gone in twice self. He's been questioned. Meanwhile, you are sitting down there posting on social media that they have not invited the pastor. File your case. They've said they should merge it with Alagmo. Go to court. Go for your invitation. You know, bad mistake to bring that case to Lagos. That case just turned into an entertainment story. If you took it to Abuja, it's a crime story. But you brought it to Lagos, Abi, because you live in Lagos, Abi. The same place that you said I posted your address online and everybody knows where you live. You better Lucifer she trial, Abi. The same place. So now when you're on telly, Akiri, you know, on Mark Card. To me, you better think properly. Okay, it's your case, so we're talking about the media people involved in this scandal. Punch journalist got fired. Another Punch journalist was arrested or detained or whatever. You know, Adilakon, I think. Abimbola Adilakon. She went to Coza last Sunday, a couple of days ago, taking pictures and sending them to the newsroom. They pulled her aside, took her to the station, they ended it there. Okay, no phones in the church. Every church does that.